one. All right. Hey, this is Mark from Team New. I just wanted to show you the way I set up my NuCanoe Pursuit for when I fish tournaments, especially here in South Jersey, the bass fishing tournaments and things like that. Just walk you through. I have my front hatch here. In my front hatch, I keep my battery for my fish finder, a couple other things like a dry bag, things I don't really need during the day necessarily. I keep them up here in the front hatch. And then I have the NuCanoe slide drawer, and in the slide drawer, I keep my hooks, some line, maybe some snacks, things during the day that I can get to within arm's reach. Attached to that, I have a rod holder that I use kind of a staging area. I can stick a rod in there, change baits, or if I catch fish, when I catch fish, I put the rod in there, and it's out of the way while I mess with the fish. Also attached to the slide drawer is my fish finder. It's a Lowrance Hook 5. Works out really well for me. And I have this scupper mounted transducer, so it tucks up underneath the hull, but it's in the water, so it gets a real great reading. And I also have the clip for the for the paddle, that I can just take in and out real quick, the grips. And it's a Bending Branches Angler Pro paddle, which works out awesome. And then you'll see here on the side we have the anchor trolley. It works really well. You can go front to back, move the kayak around. Then attached to various things in my kayak, I have a self-rescue ladder. I don't think any kayak should be without this. If you do happen to fall out or something like that, you just deploy this over the side. You can step onto this and pull yourself up into the kayak really easily. It comes in very handy if something does happen. I also have my fish grips on a tether here, as well as my pliers. You'll see my deck is a C-deck kit, which not only looks great, but it also keeps the deck nice and quiet. To kind of keep myself still when I'm out in the water, I have a stakeout pole which goes into the rod holder tube, and then also a drag chain, which kind of helps. I can deploy it and don't have to pull it up every time. I can paddle with that in there. Here's the Pinnacle 360 seat on the swivel. It's in the middle position. It's a great comfortable seat, along with my PFD, which I always have anytime I'm on the water. Right behind the seat is my soft plastic storage, where I keep all my soft plastic baits within easy reach, and I can get to them very easily. Along with my net, which I keep in a rod holder, stage my rods back here, and then I have my NuCanoe crate, where I keep a lot of my hard plastic baits and things like that, and my first aid kit, some things I need to reach when I need to reach them. I also have the scupper plugs, which are one-way scupper plugs. Water cannot get in, but water can drain out. So they work out really well in the back of the kayak, and they're a really handy feature to have. And then finally, I have my Hog Trough, which I can slide right in there under the rubber piece, kind of out of my way, but within easy reach. So when I catch my fish, I can measure it out quick and get what I need done. So this is my NuCanoe in hazard color, my NuCanoe Pursuit.